Yeah.
That's what we could talk about.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Shake It Up.
We are
I'm Regina.
I'm Karen. Oh, we're going to do that again?
Well, I don't know. You never know. We get new viewers all the time.
We do. But, you know, I just want to say, for those of you who don't know what Shake It Up is all about, SHAKE is an acronym for Style, Health, Attitude, Kindness, and Entertainment.
Right. And at the core of our show is our nutritional cleansing program, which Karen and I love. We shake every morning. Right, Karen?
We do. I had my great shake this morning. Vanilla with a little chai tea.
I heard that's a good recipe.
You know what? Can I tell you? It tastes like the best eggnog you've ever eaten in your life.
Delish.
So delicious. Like really creamy and yummy and
that's nice for this time of year, too, right?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was just beautiful.
Love it.
I love it. I love it. And, you know, something else that I think you should know is that you could put really any kind of spice in our shakes. You can put the pumpkin spice for the, you know, Thanksgiving time.
Some people put a little cinnamon.
Yeah. Nutmeg. You can do that. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fabulous.
Yeah,
and even
great.
like the water drinks that we use. You can put a little of that.
They want more energy. Yeah. That's delicious too.
Yeah.
You can put that right in your shake.
Make it like
that's
a creamsicle.
Yummy.
I love it.
Delicious. And you can also put your fruits and your greens that come with it. That's very good for you too.
So listen,
there's a lot going on with that.
I know all you guys always worry about, you know, Regina and I and what's going to come out of our mouth next. But the next thing I want to talk about is pretty serious. We are having a nutritional cleansing event, and that's going to be held on November 3rd at the Cactus Salon and Spa down in East Islip on Main Street. So definitely
7 p.m.
Yeah, and
Monday night.
The information is on our website. It's also going to be put up on the screen. You can see it there. It's an unbelievable way to get to understand exactly what it is that we do and why we've been able to help hundreds and hundreds of people in our area for the last year.
Yeah, basically change the quality of their health.
Absolutely.
Whether it's lose weight, whether it's to just gain some more energy, and whether it's just to, you know, rid your body of all the impurities that build up after a while. And speaking of what's going on, I mean, it's pretty scary right now with Ebola and all the things that are going on with all these cases popping up and people flying in from all over the place and, you know, airport security and how are they tightening about that. And I know,
listen to me.
Here I go. I know
story.
Karen has an actual experience.
No, because I was getting off of a cruise ship in Tunisia, Africa, North Africa, a couple of years back, and it was like 100-degree day, and I was warm. Well, do you know that they would not let me in the country? That they kept taking my temperature.
Africa.
I don't have a temperature. I wasn't sick. I was totally fine. But this is going into Africa.
Yeah, going into
my
Africa.
Husband, they let
but apparently,
right
if you're coming into America,
no big deal.
It's fine. Just come on in.
But they literally stopped me. My husband had already gone through security. I was behind him, which will never happen again. I'm going first next time, darling.
Right.
But they literally said to me, no, you can't go. And now they don't really speak English, and I'm definitely don't speak whatever it is they speak.
Swahili.
So, yeah, although I will tell you, it's really an Arab nation, like Tunisia. It's not. It is. It's an Arab nation.
It's United Emirates?
Something like that.
Oh,
yeah,
I
don't know what it is. But anyway, they didn't speak English, and they're telling me, no, you stay. I'm like, wait, my husband's over there. I got to go. No. Warm. And I'm like, all right, listen, you know what? I don't even want to go in the country anymore. But get my husband out now because I'm leaving with him. They're like, no, can't do that. I was like, okay. Chris! I'm screaming, Chris! They got me! But my point to you is the fact that, you know, here's a country that was very protective of their borders. They thought perhaps I had some sort of flu or, you know, disease. And I was coming into the country and I was going to spread it. Mind you, after a while, they tested me with other machines. I did not have a fever. I was just hot because it was a 100-degree day. So I eventually got let into the area. We were going to see Carthage because Carthage is one of the oldest Roman cities.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
Yeah. So it was a nice trip. I'm glad they eventually let
you in. Yes.
But, you know, I think the United States needs to be a little bit more secure.
I mean, like you would think, right?
You would think.
I don't get it. I mean, they're just like, come on in. I really don't get it.
Here, lime forms here.
I really don't get it.
It's just insane.
So I don't know what's going to go on with that. I mean, it's a little frightening, and I don't know. I don't know what we could do about it as people. But you know, can we stand up or say something or raise awareness? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think that a lot of people are going a little crazy right now. But you know what? We could talk about this all day. We have an amazing guest coming up next.
Yeah, well, let's talk about some good things.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's feel good.
Yes.
Do a feel good thing. So Roberta Perry of Scrubs is with us in the studios, and she's going to be doing demos on us.
I love
I'm so excited. The products are phenomenal. We've worked with them for the last 6 years, and we definitely wanted to be able to share that with you. Roberta's been in our stores with her products, our Cactus Salon. She's also in Whole Foods and as well as Wild by Nature. So she's, totally in all the retail stores.
She's really taken her brand. Yeah, she's really taken her brand to the next level.
She also has her own store.
Yes.
Bethpage,
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right.
So we're going to just take a quick break. We'll be right back. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. Find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're here today with Roberta Perry from Scrubs.
We love
Thank you.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you for coming on. And I know we've known you for many, many years.
Yes.
Can we let our audience know a little bit about what
how
it is
you
do?
Right.
I started because of my laziness, to be honest. I swear to God. I was looking for something that wasn't a whole regime. My skin in my early 40s was really getting worse and worse and flaking and peeling. And so I started like Goldilocks, trying this product and that product and this.
Experimenting.
And I just said, I think I can do it better. And so I went in the kitchen and I had like 12 jars in front of me and certain ingredients popped out. And I started with them, and most of them were natural botanical oils. Mm-hmm. And then I did a little more research, and I literally just said, screw you all, I'm making it myself.
But no prior background.
No prior background at all. I was a graphic designer, which was good for packaging and stuff.
Right.
I had
that came in handy.
That came in a little bit of marketing background,
right.
Which helped, but nothing about skincare. And that was what was the coolest thing, is that I knew from what I was reading a little bit, but then I had to do crazy amounts of research.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
The minute I started selling it, I had to know where I was coming from.
Right.
And I just sat there getting more humble because I realized how lucky I got from the initial recipe. I didn't really have to change much.
Wow.
In fact, and it's a friend of yours, Samantha Brand from
Yes, yes.
who was so instrumental initially when I met Joe at a casino table at 9 a.m. at the Venetian. Sorry, Joe, if you weren't supposed to be there. And he's like, "Oh, meet this person." And so it was just this cool path of I had one thing, and then I met with her and him, and even as I went with you guys, it was like, what'd you love about it? What'd you, tell me something to tweak, And then when we got into Whole Foods, it was like, okay, well, you can have this and this, but you can't have that. It's on our no list. I went back, I reformulated. It was worth it.
Right.
Sure.
How did you get into Whole Foods, though? That's not easy. You're
no,
one person.
To take it to,
right, yeah, exactly.
Perfect feed into what we're doing today.
Okay.
Is that I got into and again, progression of events, Domino, which I'm sure you guys know from even being here today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't know how we got here.
No, if
you want to,
we do every year, as Karen knows, and she shows up all the time, you guys, we do a fundraiser every year for breast cancer. Mm-hmm. And so we created a cent that then was donated to Komen, now donates to the WTFC.org. And
what is that?
It's called the Breast of Everything.
Okay.
At the time, it was called Pink NY, but we sort of shifted it over as we started this new cool
event.
Mm-hmm.
No, the WTF.
Oh, it's Women Together Fighting Cancer. Or
Women Together Fighting Cancer.
Yeah. What the F,
Yeah, okay, because that's why I wanted you to explain what it is, because people are like, did she just say what the?
Yeah, but that's the politically correct.
Correct. Okay,
Women Together Fighting Cancer, so it's WTFC.org. And so I started raising money first, Sherry showed up there, but I was raising for Komen, and then we kind of just melded, and it all goes to her. Cause
Sherry's awesome. I mean,
she raises so much crazy money. It's I think, I don't know, just for Komen this year, she did like $46,000.
Yeah, she's insane.
We raised $26,000 last year at the breast thing.
Very
so
nice.
P.S., it got picked up by Newsday Wellness magazine that I had this cent that donated 50% to breast cancer.
Okay.
And so what was really nice is I'm reading this, and oh my God, and I'm like such a newbie. And I get this email from Wild by Nature, which is a chain on Long Island.
Yes.
Right.
Hi, I saw in Newsday you had this scent. And I went there, I'm like shaking in my shoes.
Right, like what am I going to tell? I've never done this before.
What am I going to do? And I'm gushing and I'm sweating and I'm talking to this wonderful woman, Carol, and I said to, I apologized. She looked at me like, are you kidding? She said, people sit in that chair boring me to death.
Yeah.
She said, it's so
obvious
she is.
that you love what you do. It was
Exactly.
amazing. So I got in there and I started selling in there, and I think it was like the butcher used to work at Whole Foods, and he's like, oh, well, go call
The butcher.
I'm like, because he loved it. I'm like demoing on his hands. He's like,
That's
oh my
so
God, you
funny.
should totally be in the Whole Foods. Like, what? And it was so cool. So I called the Jericho location. That was our first. We're now in 22.
Yeah, that's great.
And we keep it local. I love them as a local. It's sort of, as we grew retail, we kind of stopped looking for more wholesale, but Whole Foods is so great. So we kind of keep our wholesale sales on Long Island and sort of just in the general regional New York area because I love being an internet thing. I get to do run specials for some people who buy online. I love
You have a great
having
site.
our store.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's a constant work in motion.
Oh, I'm sure. But it's it's easy to manipulate. I mean, I was on the site yesterday, and
that means a lot.
No, it really is. Like I just wanted to look at
through.
everything, make sure I knew what I was talking about today.
Stages.
Yeah.
Which is
It looks amazing.
The whole thing, I sort of said this recently, is that I believe that the online, I love having the store because I love the one-on-one.
Yes,
That for me
interaction.
is the coolest thing in the whole wide world. Yeah. So for me, the online has to be a reflection of me giving you a virtual hug, of Michelle giving you a virtual hug, and having that whole online interaction being as smooth and as nice and as them getting a sense of our personality as much as the store.
Right.
Now, if you can only get like a smell-o-vision, because the scents are amazing.
I love that idea.
Screen and smell this scent.
Well, I brought a couple of different scents.
I want to try them.
I brought this one really to highlight. This is the Breast of Everything. And this is the scent that donates 50% every sale, every time, year-round, not just
October. Yeah,
and then we do run an event this year. It's May 1st at the Holiday Inn in Plainview.
Okay.
It starts at 7. It's a casino
May
night.
1st.
It's a
Yeah.
shopping night.
Yes, we love that.
We love that.
It's
We love
just so
that.
much fun. I'm hoping to like break the $30,000 barrier. You know, we just.
Well, you know what? We should
it's
have you
amazing.
back on. We should do something, you know.
Yeah, in the
with
springtime,
Regina.
and then
Yes.
we'll definitely help to.
Yes, that would be great.
It's so
promote it.
cool to see people just getting involved for the right reasons. And you know, the vendors we got were wonderful. And, you know, people paid. And then we had unbelievable sponsors, too. I mean, again, Cactus has been there from the start. This is the first year we actually asked people to sponsor us, which we were always nervous about. And we just got this great response.
There's a lot of great philanthropic companies on Long Island that do want to help. You know,
Right.
And especially women-based organizations like this, they really do want to support it. So
True.
That's-
And, you know, it's amazing when people really get together what you're able to accomplish. And it's really, you know, it's important. Like we just did, last week we just did a show with, you know, Emily Skye Fashions, and they were doing a fundraiser to raise awareness for the Cold Spring Harbor Labs. And it's great when people really band together.
And what about the Women's Fund of Long Island?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
the women.
that's
the-
a nice event.
Oh,
That's
this is
amazing.
fun. This
That's
can I
actually
give a little
tomorrow.
Yes,
just so you
yes.
know.
Okay, there's this group, and I couldn't go last night because I had something to do, but it's called oh God, I hope I don't mess this up.
That's okay.
100 Women, oh God, Helping Long Island. I'll send
100
you the-
Women Helping Long Island.
It's
That's
unbelievable. They meet every 3 months. You basically commit to $400 a year, but what's
didn't
nice
we-
is that it's $100 payable to the charity. And it all is Nassau and Suffolk County. It
that's
has to be
perfect.
on Long Island.
Yes.
It's kind of similar because you know what
I
it
don't
sounds.
know who won last night,
Right.
but like Sherry's in it.
Okay.
We support
We gotta be in
Project
there.
Heal.
We-
submitted that. You guys, it's,
I think we
it's
were
amazing.
having the phone conversation with that lady. I think her name was Joanne.
Oh, maybe.
There's this
Remember?
Tracy Lobdell. is
Oh,
the-
so
is the
maybe we
head of
should
the
go through
region.
some-
It's
yeah, okay.
amazing.
We'll
I'll
just
get you
go
the
through.
information.
Yeah,
Right,
get
right,
it to
But
us,
this
get
is
it to
the
us,
reason I
yeah.
bring it up. It's women. It's local charities.
Right.
They're hoping to get so that if it's 100 women and even over, that each time you meet, it's $10,000. Last night could have been $8,000. As they're growing,
Right.
specifically cash to the organization right then and there, and every member writes a check, $100 each.
Right.
So
Oh, that's
it's
nice.
a charitable donation. You're flat out handing the money right to the charity.
Love that. Love
Yeah.
that.
Charity is
Yeah.
the new
Love
black.
that.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Right.
I
Oh, I like
really,
that.
really,
Instead
really,
oranges
really
in the back.
like
Very cute.
Yeah, that's great.
So now the fun starts. So this is melodrama. So if you guys can hear.
Yes.
So the breast of everything, you'll appreciate it. So the original recipe started as cactus fruit.
Yes, I mean, I was going to say that earlier.
And then we added a little milk and honey, which is my sister Michelle's favorite. She's my partner in this, and she's awesome. And so milk and honey has to go in everything. There you go, Michelle. I got you right. So it's pomegranate, bergamot, and milk and honey. So this
Okay.
is the scent. That goes right. This is one of my faves.
Oh.
It's fresh. It's clean.
Oh.
But you might say, I'm a citrus.
We need a shake in that flavor.
So
Oh, my
there you
goodness.
go.
That's delicious.
So this is my happy place. It's pink grapefruit, also with a little bergamot. So again,
Now,
Oh, I love
bergamot,
that.
what is that?
bergamot's another citrus.
that's beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
So
love
it's,
that.
again, you have to decide which ones you want to get your hands on.
So how many different scents do you have?
We have like 14.
14?
Depending on donation scents and other things. We have a few
Seasonally.
other products. This is Faces.
So, like you said, you
This
could
is-
create a scent for somebody.
Absolutely. We love it. It's so much fun. I've
Say-
become the mad chemist.
We need to shake
This
it
is
up.
Madhouse TV. I'm
Yeah.
the Madhouse TV. You
We
know,
should do
Madhouse
that.
chemist. You totally could.
Yeah.
Faces, triple whipped, unscented, a little more jojoba oil, great for acne, young skin. Same recipe, but
Look at
spiced.
that.
daughter. Yeah, she needs that.
So this is more for shaving. Again, great for eliminating ingrown hair and razor burn. All of them work the same. All of them handmade right in Bethpage. All
Well,
of them
that's
no
the thing.
alcohol.
Yes.
That's crazy. You make them
Every
all
single
by
jar
hand
is
every
still-
single
every
time.
single
So how do you,
thing
what kind of
said.
an operation you have in Bethpage? How do you handle this?
We have unbelievable college students that are coming in, some wanting to have it be the field. We've had interns come in, my daughter, my niece, in the summer.
It's a family
Michelle,
affair.
Michelle and I will just go in the back and whip up batches if we have to.
Right.
We do the parties. We'll come in, we'll set everyone up, with unscented, and then they create their own scent.
Oh, that's fun.
And then we'll keep a record of it, so if you want to come in and be
And
like,
buy
oh,
it
I went to
again.
this party, I don't remember
Yeah.
my recipe, what's your name?
Oh,
you
I
used
love
lemon,
that.
raspberry, eucalyptus
That's
and lemon.
awesome.
So it's so much fun.
I love this.
My friend's like, oh, I had this perfume from Fred Siegel, match it for me. And all of a sudden I was like,
awesome, yes.
Well,
so you've come a long way, Roberta, since we first met. I tell you, and every time I see her in the supermarket, you know, I see her stuff, I'm like, oh, I knew her when. She's like, I knew her when.
That's how I feel about you guys.
She's going to be like the next Spanx lady.
Yes,
you know?
it's true.
Tell me if you like this one better.
Oh, I love everyone.
That's delicious.
Okay. I like the first one.
The first one?
I think I like the first one.
Okay. So what's really
Since
cool
it's
about
Prescott,
this,
I took my rings off.
I like to say that's fine. I won't bore anybody with all the details about the natural stuff. It's all on the website. But the coolest part about this, it's crazy simple. Women in particular, we want to look great. We want to take care of ourselves, but you don't have 400 hours every day.
No.
You know, when you go for a treatment, that's awesome. But this is something, you keep it in the shower. The only way it doesn't work is if you don't use it. And have it be your everything.
Your every day.
1 day a week, twice a week. You can use it 20 times a day. But once or twice a week is perfect.
And it's really for your whole body. You
head to toe. So
That's
we're
awesome.
going to pretend Regina's hands are her whole body. So get wet.
Get wet.
And then literally just, you don't need a lot. And that's the cool part. And we use sugar.
No, you don't. I remember that.
Instead of salt, because it won't burn or irritate. You can
sugar.
have really crazy heels, elbows, rough stuff, go a little nuts. Lighter touch, rest of your body. More water, less scrub. Face, more sensitive areas. I said public parts and private parts. You know, pick the part.
Yeah.
So you can be here, you could be here, or again, if you're like in the mood for, oh my God, I've been on my feet all day.
The smell is just delicious.
Oh, it feels so good.
So, principle, scrapes off the dead skin, obviously it's an exfoliator.
Right.
Takes the dirt with it. So it replaces your soap or your cleanser.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier. You don't have to think about another step.
No, and then you don't have to moisturize
That's
afterwards.
right. So get in the shower, get wet.
Wait till you
scrub
see.
down.
Well, you know, I mean, my hands are going to be
It's
like
actually
glowing.
preparing your anywhere you shave, whether it's our private parts or a guy's face, gets in the pores, helps the hair stand up. It's a pre-shave prep in that it really just stimulates the area, getting it ready to shave.
Oh, that's
Rinse off the dead skin. The dirt, goes down the drain. This would be when you shave, using the natural oils instead of
feel
the shaving cream, and then you're moisturized from head to toe.
That's beautiful.
On fresher skin.
We got to let Tommy
Do the
try
shakes,
this. Tommy's gonna
drink
like
a ton
this.
of water, eat good food.
Yeah.
We all know that's the real way to pure health. And have good
It's true.
health. However,
And now look how nice.
scrape off the dead
But
stuff.
it's like a gentle, I love it because it's gentle, it's natural, which is so important,
doesn't
guys.
smell
Watch the
perfumey.
ingredients that you're putting in your on your body, in your body. I mean,
That's
gorgeous.
What I
and it's like a night, you want to
Well,
try a
that's the
little?
whole- yeah, move.
That's
I'm
what
like, yeah, move.
It's so true. It's what goes on is as important
Yes.
as what goes in. And if you don't need it, why should it be there?
No,
You know,
it's not
This is
necessary.
really a cool thing to know. People always say, you know, I can't have this, I can't have that, chemicals, etc. But just so you know, 98% of skincare products on the market contain water. And the minute you introduce water, you have to have a preservative of some sort. We don't use water. Ours is butter and oil.
See?
So we don't need to use a standard preservative. We just use vitamin E. It's like a natural preservative.
Right,
So it's really cool.
Right.
But again,
Well,
when
that's
people say,
key for
oh,
us.
this has that and this and this.
Yeah.
Water is the first ingredient. It has to have it or you'll get bacteria.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
So again, face, more gentle. Whole body, standard.
And is this a
But this is my
moisturizer
favorite.
now?
Yep.
Slow down. We're still doing me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Why you got to rush ahead?
I'll give you the real pedicure kind, you know.
Oh, that's
and again,
nice.
if you
Well, she
crack
can rub and
the
talk.
I think
cuticles,
every
things
nail
like
salon
that,
should have this.
it's-
Just
Can't
to
she
use,
rub
like,
and talk?
Yeah.
I can rub and talk.
No, because I want to get our other products in. We're running out of time.
So basically on scrub days, as you have both noticed, you don't need anything else.
No,
You are good to go. But we do have other products. You know, economically, we recommend once or twice a week. So if you don't want to use it every day, other days you're going to be using other products.
Right.
You know, soaps, cleansers, gels, etc. So what we created was other products that are complementary.
Yeah, look how nice your hands are.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at that.
To what we're making. So with that in
that's
mind,
This would be a nice, like Karen just said, like a spa manicure.
Yeah, like in a like when you're getting
100%.
every nail salon should have this.
because look how nice your
Yeah.
nails look now, too.
No, I know.
whole body treatments.
Well, I need a manicure though.
The key is getting the dead stuff off. If you're moisturizing your skin and you're doing it on
beautiful.
skin that hasn't been shed,
Sure.
it's doing half its job.
Yeah.
You know, so again, like what I'm super proud, this is a brand new bottle, so it might take a moment to pump. Here we go. Pure, this is just 40% shea butter and 60% botanical oils only. So much so that in the cold weather, it won't pump. You're going to have to unscrew it.
Oh, really?
But if it's warmer, it'll pump like a lotion because, again, most lotions have a lot of water. We have absolutely none. So when I tell people
that's awesome.
that
See, natural
literally
again.
Natural. All
wait,
natural.
watch how far that goes.
Oh,
I mean,
look
you
how
just,
dry my
it's already
skin
shiny.
was, though.
You
Yeah.
just don't need a lot.
That is beautiful.
So it, lasts longer.
Oh, it
And
smells
it
yummy.
works better because this is the
Nice my
coconut milk.
skin looks.
Coconut milk?
Yep, this is
Oh, I
sweet looking
love
honey
that.
with
I
a little
need
bit
that.
of
I
coconut.
need more from my other arm.
I'm very
I'll
I
dehydrated.
feel uneven.
And what's the name of this product?
This is Oils Plus, and this was actually a customer of ours asked us, very little, to create more of a lotion, a traditional lotion, because we had more creams and more balms and
This is beautiful.
This is our under eye
beautiful.
cream. This is pure shea butter.
You have an under eye cream?
And the key thing with this, it's just pure shea butter, and everything we make a ton of scents, but everything comes in an unscented version too. This is scrub whipped with a version of this. So it's a creamier,
So it's more for your
unscented,
face?
more, I can't really use the word medicinal, but it's pure everything.
Correct.
Right.
And if you've got eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, where the skin is hyperactive and it's flaking or it's just unbalanced, that's where botanical oils are just magical.
Right.
This is pure shea butter. Emu oil, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's not vegan. That's the one thing, that it's not vegan. But it's the properties of the emu oil, which come from an emu. Again, it's farmed in Australia.
An emu, like an animal.
Oh, yeah. It's
I didn't know what she was talking about.
70%
Yeah.
of what skin needs to rebuild itself. So it's also an anti-inflammatory. So it's amazing. So for anyone
going home with that.
who is a vegan, they're going to use more of these creams. But the balms and the bye-bye bags.
So that's like a Vicky cream because she's very vegan.
Yeah, she is very
right.
vegan.
So that's what I said. But the emu oil is that special.
But what is
that
this
we want.
bye-bye bags?
The bye-bye bags, it was created as an anti-inflammatory and sort of just for your eye region and to soften fine lines. But people are telling us I used it myself. If I have a blemish, you put it on the blemish, it calms the skin. If you over-tweeze,
That's
it
awesome.
calms the skin.
Great.
If you have a bug bite, it calms the skin. It helps the histamine.
Awesome.
So just by nature of, it's a natural anti-inflammatory.
That's so
so
much
this is
fun.
super crazy cream. I thought I had a scoop here somewhere, but I'm going to get
You
it to
had a little
guys
baby
anyway.
scoop,
That's
I think.
Yeah, I'll just use the back of my
We
hand.
have
If you wanna
2
just feel
minutes
the
left.
creamy of this.
Oh, feel this. Okay.
So,
we have 2 minutes left.
The scoop. Did we find the scoop? No, not that scoop. I don't want to put that scoop in it.
Feel how good that is.
Yeah,
oh
that's-
my God, that's unbelievable.
So that, and again.
you know what? I need a whole kit. I need a whole kit.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, because you know what? Winter's
I'm gonna
coming
leave
and my
this
skin
it's
is going to
probably
get
perfect in the
dry and
winter.
scaly,
Yeah.
and that's what happens.
this
And
is
I know that I
fabulous.
should be using it because I used to use it, and then I forgot.
Well,
You
that's
forget.
with the scrub is if you keep it in the shower. If you keep the scrub, literally, it sits there. It's your body
Yes.
cleanser
Yes.
once or twice a week. All of a sudden, it's not a problem. It's
Right.
not like, I have to think about it anymore.
Right.
It's just, oh, hey, cool, I can use this.
There
Right,
it is.
right.
And then, and that's how you feel.
Yeah.
When you're done.
Oh.
And
No,
that's-
I remember my
This
legs.
is so beautiful.
And what's
It was
so really
amazing.
great,
Yeah, give us the website once again so people can log
it's
on.
really super easy. It's www, obviously, as everyone knows, scrubs with a Z, scrubsbodyscrub.com.
Say it again.
Scrubsbodyscrub.com. But if you forget the end scrubs body will get you there too.
And also, it's on our website. All of Roberta's information is on our website, including her bio, which is fascinating, and the fact that, she started this alone and then had her sister confirm what she was doing and made just this tremendous company out of it.
And another woman entrepreneur, which is warms our heart.
It's right up. This whole thing is right up our alley.
Exactly.
And again, I really credit you guys. I mean, we're there from the beginning. It's a true story. Seriously, we wouldn't be of half, without that domino effect.
Yes.
Anytime we can
and
help
Karen
somebody
and
like
Regina
you.
have been really so.
Thank you.
you.
We love you.
Excited.
We love we love you.
We do. We do.
love
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you
Now,
need
what do
any
we
more
got going on
information-
next?
Well,
We're doing a double show, people, so stay tuned.
yeah, we're going to have Alex come up next.
Yes.
And from the Naval Expo. Are you going to the Naval Expo?
I've been to, but I don't know if I'm going.
We'll be there. You'll come. Okay, so anyway, visit our website, www.shakeitupwithkarenandregina.com. All the information that you saw here today on the show is there, as well as links to Roberta's website.
Right.
And
this is great for the holiday gifts.
Yeah, holiday gifts.
We have
coming.
tons
Just mentioning that too.
If I could give one also plug.
Sure.
November 6th, at our store, which is 328 Broadway in Bethpage, we're doing, it's called the Lexi Bean Foundation, and it's an amazing foundation. They raise money just to help families with kids with cancer and other things. So we created a scent the same way this donates 50%, October, November, December. We have Sweet Lexi Bean, and we're doing a vendor night at the store. Everyone's donating 25%.
Okay, great.
Beautiful.
Okay,
So,
great.
yeah, and charity is the
We'll put that on our website
We'll
too.
definitely
So
send
if
me
she
that info.
if she spoke a little fast, we'll get that up there for you. All right,
Thanks,
so we'll
guys.
stay tuned because we have another show coming up.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power. Oh, Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power.
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously, continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have 2 practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
Business.
Oh, hi. How are you? Welcome back.
I think we need to cut our intro. It's way too long. What do you guys think? Because we're like standing here like this.
Let us know.
Right, yeah.
Go on our website, let us know. Put in the comments, and we'll get a majority vote.
Good God. It takes forever for that thing to...
All right, so I know we just left you a couple minutes ago, but it seems like forever.
It does.
And we're so excited today because today is all about, for us, health and wellness and beauty.
And old friends.
And old friends.
Amen.
So we're excited because this weekend we're going to be involved with something called the Naval Expo. Now, many of you might think that we should be wearing, Navy suits and going on a boat somewhere, but that's not what it's about.
Not that kind of expo.
It's not that kind of expo. Although, running around with a couple Navy boys wouldn't hurt. I mean,
well, Karen,
that's just me.
Let's not go there. Let's stay on track. Laser.
So we're going to let Alex explain all about what he does with the Naval Expo. But basically, NAVAL is an acronym, and it stands for Nutrition, Aesthetics, Vitality, Efficacy, and Life. And
you know what? I almost think I should put money in the jar just so she got that out. Because in all the years that we know Alex and we've been going to the Naval Expo, we never have said it right till just today. So that's awesome. So Karen, you see that?
I've said it right. You've never said it right.
Oh, really? You've said it right?
I'm saying I've said it right.
I remember talking on the thing and
maybe once in a blue moon I don't say it right, but I got it right.
She got it.
What that encompasses is just a whole bunch of great information that every single person on this planet needs. I will personally be there. Of course, Regina will be sunning her butt in St. Martin, so she will not be there.
Sorry, guys.
But come on down and make sure you see us. And we're going to get into a little bit more about what the Naval Expo is about in just a few minutes.
Yep.
But next, also, what we have coming up is our very own nutritional cleansing event, which is November 3rd at the Cactus Salon in East Iceland, which we are excited
Monday night, November 3rd, 7 p.m. Yeah. Be there or be square. Or be round.
We get a lot of calls and a lot of emails all day long saying, what are you guys doing? You look great. I know you're always talking about the stuff. What is it? Let me try it. And each and every time we have one of these events, and we do them probably about every 6 weeks or so, we change the lives of dozens and dozens of people. So we'd really like you to be a part of that. Our next one is November 3rd.
Right. So definitely join us. And now we're going to go to a quick commercial because we have to, move along today.
We have to be laser.
We have to be laser. And we're going to introduce our friends. And so stay tuned. We'll be with you in just a few minutes.
Thanks.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this, you'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
We're back. We're back? Oh, no, we're not back.
Yeah, we are back. We are back, and we have some great guests with us in the studio today. It's Alex Lubarsky, who creator and developer and founder. Is that how we want to say? What did you?
There's probably more you could say, but it's all right. It's a good start.
Okay. CEO of the Naval Expo, and then he's brought along Dr. K, which I'm going to let you give us Dr. K's full last name.
Yeah, you can pronounce
it's
that.
It's a mouthful. I can't
All right, so this is Dr. Sergey Kalitenko. He's integrated, wellness-oriented medical doctor trained in Europe. So he has a very different approach than the average doctor has.
Which I'm really excited about, because a lot of the doctors that I have to tell you, just went through this with my daughter, they don't seem to know what they're talking about half the time. So it's nice to see that there's a different approach going on somewhere out there. I like that.
My personal opinion, and again, it's my personal opinion, but they're ready to just write a script. Everything is about writing a script for something else and getting you more, chemically dependent on something else and yada yada. But we'll get into all that a little bit. But Alex, this Naval Expo and this whole health and wellness, it's very personal to you. So tell us a little bit about your story and how you became into this.
Well, it became personal to me when I first got involved in healthcare.
Yes.
And I thought the whole thing was a mess. I thought, I'm getting involved in healthcare. It's a noble profession, doctors and healers, and I'll be marketing all of that. But it turned out to be, it wasn't that noble. It's a system that is so backward. And I think, to your point, it is the context in which these doctors have to operate that makes it so difficult for them to provide the kind of health care that you and I would want, which is, we want doctors to spend the time necessary to identify the underlying problems and heal us.
Correct.
We don't want to get symptom-suppressing medication for the rest of our lives.
That's exactly it. Yeah. Symptom-suppressing medication. That's all they want to do.
We like that. Yeah.
It's true. They don't want to cure it.
I mean, they just gave my daughter more meds for I don't even know what. I don't even
And
think
they
there's
still
anything
can't
wrong
say
with
what
it.
it, and they can't tell her
It's
exactly what it is.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So the Naval Expo came about how many years now? Are we in?
This will be our 22nd event, so about 10 years, two per
Wow.
year we've been doing.
10 years?
10 years, long time.
Wow.
And we've been involved, Cactus has been involved for a long time,
A while.
correct?
Wait,
Like,
I
would
remember
say-
when I first met Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just tell you the story. So I was at the Cactus in Main Street in Huntington, and here he comes walking down the street dressed like Uncle Sam.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
And he organizes these amazing walks that I think, are like rallies, and they're very local and very grassroots. And I think, they'd be interesting for people to hear how you raise awareness in little communities and what are some of the tools that you use to raise awareness. So can you show us some of your signs?
Sure.
They're like my
Let's
favorite.
see. We have without health, life is not life.
Right?
Oh, that's
Love
true.
it.
Yeah.
Mucho importante. Then we have
We took pictures with
Yes,
these signs.
we
once.
did. I couldn't.
I think
I'm
it's on
trying
our
to find
website,
it, yeah.
actually.
Singapore is #1 in health. How
Why?
come? Why
Yeah.
is that
Yeah,
going
really,
on?
why is that?
Singapore is #1. Imagine.
Yeah. Why is
From the
America
United
number
States.
33 in health?
Number 33?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Health pays the best ROI, return on investment.
Yes,
you
yeah.
invest in
Correct.
your health, you can have anything else you want in your life.
That's
you don't
so
have health,
true.
you got nothing.
Listen up,
That's
people.
true.
Did you hear that? Invest in
You
your
don't want me to go
health.
through all these, do you?
Well, some of them,
just a
I mean,
couple
they're
of them are
great.
Well, this is for you guys. This
You're
is,
sexy. No, we
We love that. We love that.
No, those are great, and I think that they're a great tool for when you're walking in the street because they really stand out, and people kind of are like, "Wait, what'd that say?"
Right. What it just raises awareness. It raises your level of consciousness. Like you think about it, you're investing in so many things. People invest in homes. They invest in cars.
Yeah.
They invest. They
Clothes.
don't invest in their own
Clothes.
health. They're worried about, if I eat healthy, it costs me $10 more. I'm like, I don't
Wait,
get
what?
that.
Yeah.
$10 more? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
yeah. This one, we're #1 here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
U.S. is #1 in obesity. Can I say?
And why is that? Like, I mean,
well, maybe we can ask the doctor. How come we're so fast?
Yes.
Doctor, what's going on? What's the problem?
Well, as you know, Alex, what I do, I try to find the root cause of the problem. Somebody has too much fat or too much weight. I try to figure out why it happens in the first place. And the reason why I started doing that, because I developed heart condition myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And they wanted to put me on drugs, on the blood thinners, but I didn't want the drug to control my life.
correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
I didn't want
Well,
that.
good for you. I mean,
I
I
didn't know
applaud
that.
you for
Me
that
too.
because you know what? Everybody's just ready to take the pill and that's it.
First time in my professional life, I realized how important it is not to treat the symptom like a heart condition. We need to go to the root cause of the problem and eliminate the root cause. And that's basically what I started doing that. I started finding the root cause of the problem and treat the root cause instead of just suppressing the symptoms.
And is everybody's root cause different? So you really have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
okay.
has its own different problem, different root cause, and this is very important because basically that's what it is all about. To be the boss of your health. If you know the root cause, you are the boss of your health. If you don't know, you are a slave of drugs.
Wow.
That's what it is all about.
That's so true.
Amen.
That's so
I
true.
believe
You know,
that.
I really applaud you because not many doctors have the courage to do that because they're so manipulated by the drug companies and what to push and what not to push. So I really commend you for saying that and leading the way.
Well, you know, I'm not saying that I'm against traditional medicine because if you do it correctly, it's good.
Yes.
Because if somebody comes to the emergency room with a heart attack, it would be ridiculous if I give somebody a fish oil, right?
Right.
He needs CPA, he needs angiogram, etc., etc.
Right.
But in the long run, as a prevention, probably drugs are not always the best choice. That's what happened to me. I didn't want a drug to control my life. Do you?
No.
No.
No drugs control
drugs.
my life. No drugs.
with
That's
that-
also why I quit smoking. Because I did not want anything.
Every time she got go there.
Yeah, but it's over 10 years, and I remember going
Wow.
to sleep at night, and I knew if I didn't have cigarettes for the next day, I was like, oh, I can't go to sleep, I have to get cigarettes. And then I thought, shame on me. Shame on me.
You're telling me my story, you know.
Yes.
So you had. Let's get back off the cigarettes. so what you're saying is you were having some sort of trouble where you had to take medicine, but you didn't want to take the medicine. So what did you do? Did you change your diet? Did you?
Everybody is different.
Okay.
Some people can change diet. For example, for me, what I did, I told Alex, I fasted for 7 days to improve my condition. I could do it, but not everybody can do it. And sometimes, listen, I don't think that we can just do everything by the diet, or I'm not saying that everything can be done by the drug. Probably the truth, in my understanding, is something in between.
Sure.
Some people can do it with diet. Some people need drugs.
No, it's a balance.
Well, yeah. See, every person is different. I'm not selling magic pill. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Right,
Okay,
and there is no
everybody
such thing,
yeah.
right? I mean, truly.
What I do, I find the root cause of the problem of my patient, and the purpose of that is to make sure that my patient is the boss of his own health,
right,
and not a slave of drugs.
Takes control.
Right. Yeah, they need to be an active participant in their own recovery too. They need to get
100%.
informed, and they need to know, which is why I think the Naval Expo is awesome, because I've sat in some of those lectures. And the quality of people that he brings to them.
And they're constant. I mean, they're all day long,
exactly.
which is phenomenal. I mean, you have
you
so
could go
many.
from one room to another room, and they're going on simultaneously. I mean, I remember people coming up to Karen and like, where do we get here? Where do we get there?
Alex has a unique ability to bring the right people.
Yes.
You know, he can bring and gather around him the right people. So I enjoy Naval Expo for many years because I learn from them, I learn from Alex, and that's very beneficial for everybody.
I agree. You're 100% right.
So when are you speaking at the Naval Expo? What is your room? Let's look it
up.
I don't remember.
Bioidentical hormone replacement therapy.
Bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. Wow.
Don't let your hormones keep you hostage, I think it says.
Okay.
Hold on.
So that's good for men and women.
Everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't know if Dr. Kalitenko wants to share with you, but he had bioidentical hormone. That's what kind of brought him into the whole health and healing thing, bioidentical hormone.
Because I had a heart condition, I didn't know what to do. And a friend of mine who was in holistic medicine, he said, why don't you check your hormones?
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to lose. I checked my hormones were out of whack. I checked my hormones, I got better.
So
I got rid of my problems.
One problem, you solved a whole bunch of others. Okay, so 2 o'clock on Sunday, October 26th.
Yeah.
Is
and now where's the Naval Expo?
It's at the Huntington Hilton, right on Route 110.
Yeah.
And
how many people, Karen? I mean, it's huge.
Hundreds and hundreds of people come through those doors.
I would say over 1,000 people.
It's about 1,500, 2,000 people.
Right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's amazing.
Again, there's just so much great information that can literally solve almost every problem somebody's having. I mean, each and every section of your seminars and each and every area that people are displaying at really addresses almost everything. How do you find all these great people?
Well, in the beginning, I would look for people who are out there and kind of resonate with what I'm looking to communicate. And over the years, I've, as I build a network of really an amazing network, including you guys. I mean, you're part of my awesome network. So those suggestions come to me from a variety of sources at this point, and now I can kind of choose and pick who I think better fits the message we're trying to communicate there.
I think Alex needs to add that, he knows the stuff. He knows who is right, moves in the right direction, who is not. He has a very, he has a lot of knowledge about this. That's why he can pick up the right person. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Alex,
that's
Thank you very much.
Where did you get this knowledge from, Alex? So what's your background?
My background is I'm an auto mechanic. Seriously.
Okay.
I actually owned a repair shop when I was 19. And that's how I started. That's right.
So you fixed cars instead of bodies.
That's right. But then I started a radio show later on, and I started interviewing a lot of people who I read their books. I interviewed them.
Oh, that's Health Media.
Right.
What's the name of your radio station?
Well, I stopped doing it. It was
okay.
I did it for 10 years, but I just recently stopped doing that.
Oh, okay.
So, but I interviewed a lot of these wellness-oriented doctors from around the world. I read their books, hundreds and hundreds of different doctors and hundreds of different books. So I got a sort of an education along the way.
But didn't you also have a health issue that you went to look to, more of a holistic approach than medical science?
Well, interestingly enough, I wasn't really I didn't really understand the holistic medicine at that point. I just kind of thought these doctors were interesting. I like their passion. I like their philosophy. The power that made the body heals the body. You know, the health comes from the inside out, not inside in.
Right.
Like that kind of stuff just turned me on a little bit.
Right.
So I wanted to promote them. It was right around that time, about a year into it, when I started my radio shows, I started developing symptoms that were chronic. I started a little skin condition over here on top of my ear.
That.
And so, like every other health condition I ever had, I dismissed it and I didn't do anything about it. Put some butter and move on.
Butter!
Whatever. Something slippery. And then it started getting worse, so I said, okay, I need to go see a doctor. First time in my life, I was in my early 30s. And I went to I booked myself for a dermatologist. They gave me an appointment 2 months from the time I called. I thought that was a little strange.
Yeah, really?
But, all right, 2 months. Fine, well, I'm not in a hurry, so it's a little skin thing. And then 2 months. 2 months, I show up at the doctor's office. I'm sitting there for an hour, over an hour. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Nobody's nothing. And then, all right, Mr. Lubarski, come in. They send me into a room. They keep me there for another 15, 20 minutes. I'm sitting in that room by myself with a skeleton sitting next to me. And I'm reading through all the brochures of all the skin conditions. And then finally the doctor walks in. He goes, hello. I go, hello. He said, what's the problem? I said, over here. He goes, oh, you have psoriasis. I said, okay. Takes a prescription, writes me a thing, hands it to me, and leaves the room. 33 seconds later, the man was done with his job.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the prescription. Fine. All right.
Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing though?
No, it is. It is. That's why I wanted him to share that story, because it's very impactful. So tell him the rest of you. Go ahead and keep going.
So then I went to the pharmacy. I bought me some cream, whatever they recommended. I put the cream on, gone. The next day, it was like 2 days later, it was gone. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Three days later, a week later, half of my head is covered. My legs start getting covered. I'm freaking out now because this is no fun. So the more cream I put, the worse the situation gets.
Right.
So I went at that time. I was working with Dr. Lynch's, who I was helping market. I said, listen, this is what's going on. So, and at the same time as I was having the skin thing, my bones began to hurt. My wrists, I couldn't get up out of a chair, my joints. So it was like all of this happening at the same time. So when I went to this doctor who was an integrated wellness-oriented physician, he changed my diet.
Right.
He
I was going to say, it must have been diet related.
Tested me for heavy metals. I was off the chart on mercury.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He put me on different supplements and fish oils. He got me, put me through a different exercise program. So he did a whole bunch of different things.
Holistic healing.
Tested my blood for the different foods I was allergic to, all that kind of stuff. And then once he identified the core underlying problems.
So he actually really did
like
his
doctoring.
Job.
He did doctoring.
That's the thing that, you're going through it, and I'm saying, wow, he actually did the investigating behind the fact that, oh, you have this.
Why are you getting this?
Here you go. Bye. They don't even know why you have it, how you get it, is it going to spread. They don't even go. They don't care. Basically.
And I think a lot of people don't know the right questions to ask a doctor when they go see them.
Just listen, let me add something interesting. See, when you to Alex, when you came first time to the doctor, basically what they do is they go by the algorithm. You have a core symptom, and then they choose the possibilities. The holistic doctor, when we try to find out the root reason, the root cause, they think in a different way. Instead of taking one symptom, they take multiple variables, multiple symptoms, and try to put everything together, to try to make sense of it. It's called heuristics. So it's totally different way they think. Okay?
But they actually think.
Well, they're trained. It's a different training.
Well, look, let me tell you something that in order to think, I need time. And to be honest with you, my best solutions didn't come up in the office. My best solutions came when I was in the shower, when I was just
thinking about it.
Yes, when they come to you, your mind is clear.
It doesn't, I'm not God, I'm not a computer. You punch, enter, there is a prescription and solution.
Right.
Maybe somebody can do it, not me. I need to think about it. I'm sorry, Alex, I cannot do it in 3 minutes. Even more, I cannot do it in 15 minutes.
Right.
Okay? That's why what we do, we spend with patient 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and I continuously think about the problem. And I come up with a solution, maybe at home, maybe I'm just walking around, maybe I'm relaxing in the while taking a shower. That's how it works. But my point is that the typical doctor, what they do in emergency room, they have one symptom, and they do by the algorithm. What we do is totally different. we take multiple things into consideration and try to understand what is the root cause is. So the one symptom, we take multiple symptoms.
And and you're a holistic doctor, is that what you refer to yourself as?
Exactly.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know, holistic, integrative, I think that's only one medicine. It's called good medicine.
Good medicine, I like that.
Yeah. And let me just give you a brief example how it works. Patient, middle-aged guy, came to my office complaining of cough. He asked for a cough syrup. I examined him. His physical exam was perfectly normal. After that, I advised him to go to emergency room right away because I thought that his life was in danger. The guy thought I was crazy.
Right. He just thought he had a little cough.
But we convinced the guy, he went to emergency room. Next day, hospital called me and said that we are discharging the guy, he's on blood thinners, and you need to monitor his blood because he's on blood thinners. I asked why? Because they found 3 blood clots in his lungs. So I was right. How did I arrive to this diagnosis? Very simple, because the guy, before coming to me, he was a long trip from Europe to the United States. That made me think that his cough was related to blood clots and not to the virus.
Right.
The life of this guy
to ask those questions.
was saved.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's huge.
Well, yeah.
But you had the time.
You didn't just pump
to
him up
ask
with
those questions.
Robitussin and send him on his way.
Sometimes it's not about time. Sometimes it's just the ability and the desire to put everything together and to listen to the patient. Listen to the patient. That's the most important thing. Patient is telling you everything, in fact.
It's fascinating.
It changed your life, Alex.
It did. And I'm seeing...
on many different levels.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think, this goes along with what you're trying to do with something like the Naval Expo. And we have a few minutes left. What can you tell us about the Expo? Why would somebody go there?
Well, this is our event. It's October 26th at the Huntington Hilton. And what we do is we bring together top integrative, wellness-oriented, prevention-minded physicians, authors, celebrities. But ultimately, all of that, the point of all of that, is just to remind you that you are the most magnificent, beautiful, multifaceted creation on this planet. And sometimes when we live in this world, we look at the tall buildings they're building all over New York City, or we see all the cars they're coming up with this year, or we look at the clothing that we have, or the technology that we're surrounded by, and we think that's a miracle. No, my friend, you're the miracle. And when you remember that, then you'll take care of yourself the way you should, and the Expo can provide the tools.
Love yourself first. That's what I say, Alex.
It's so true.
That's the rule that I live by.
Your body has the ability to heal itself if you give it the right tools. And I think that everybody forgets that. And I think that's why I love those signs, because they're cute little catchphrases, but again, it's just raising awareness. It's uniting people. And we also want to, talk about the water that we drink for a quick second, because we're all obsessed with this water. So we love it.
It's an awesome water.
Yes, Mountain Valley.
Tell us a little bit about what makes Mountain Valley spring water different.
So just to tell you, I found this company when I first started doing the Expo, and I started promoting them because I liked them. They didn't even know who I was. And then they found out about me promoting them, and the guy that runs the biggest distributor in New York contacted me. He said, why are you promoting my water? I said, I like it. I don't know. So him and I got together for a cup of tea, and we developed a relationship. But this water, first of all, comes in glass.
Right. Okay.
Which you don't see water like that.
And that's a big difference.
They've been around since 1871. This water was actually used as a health elixir.
Right.
They made that claim back in the day. Now they can't really do it. But the reason they did is because, first of all, the water is alkaline, 7.8 pH.
Which is what your body needs to be.
Well, your body alkalinity is about 7.0 pH, I think is the normal range. But we eat so much acidic foods that it usually lowers.
Right.
And when your body becomes too acidic, that's when you open yourself up to a whole bunch of unnecessary, unpleasant situations. So this water is alkaline. It's got naturally occurring minerals. It comes from a pristine, they own like 2,000 acres of land, this company does. And it was the favorite water of 15 U.S. presidents and Elvis.
I love it.
Yeah.
And they can all try that at the Naval Expo
Now, if he only put those peanut butter sandwiches down.
Yeah, we're out of time. You can try the Mountain Valley Spring Water at the Naval Expo this Sunday.
Yeah, definitely go to that expo. It's great. Bring your kids. It's a fun day.
kids. Why are they going to bring the kids?
Why not? There's so much for them to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
it's more adult oriented. I mean, that's just my opinion. I would say leave the kids at home, and then bring the information to the kids.
I think it starts. I really do think it starts with kids. I mean, kids are eating such processed foods today. It's scary.
But I also think that this particular event is a little bit above their learning level. You know, that's just my opinion, because it is great information and it's given to you in a format that you know is the best way for a layman to really understand what's going on, and you know, it's key. So come see us this Sunday. Dr. K will be there, Alex will be there, and I will be there. Not so much Regina.
Sorry,
she'll be on the beach, sunning her butt in beautiful,
I'll be getting my dose of vitamin D.
St. Martin. And we'll see you there. It runs from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. At the Huntington Hilton this Sunday. All the information is on our website. Please check it out. It's www.shakeitupwithKarenandRegina.com. All tickets are available through the Naval Expo website, as well as at any Cactus Salon. So come see us.
You guys are so good.